Hello guys, I'm here with this beautiful woman and she will now introduce to you who is she and yeah. So who are you?
I'm Ashwitha. I'm from India, but I'm currently living in Germany. I am working with Adidas. I am manager brand communications for Adidas partnerships. So we handle Disney, Lego, partnerships with Disney and Lego. And yeah, I've been in the industry, or I've been a marketer for about 10 years now.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. You have been in marketing.
Yeah, I've been in brand communications and marketing.
Okay, so what would you say, like, if you would have to frame it as like number one advice for people who struggle with their marketing or like want to improve their branding and everything? What would you say, like, is kind of the main thing?
I think I would say there are key important things that you need to be. One is you have to be authentic. You have to be very real. You have to be very true as a brand. Second is you have to be relevant, which is you have to understand who your audience is and be relevant. Whatever you do in terms of marketing or communication, be relevant to the audience. And finally is to be present. That is, you have to be everywhere where your audience is. These three are the most important.
Okay, and maybe you could give us some insights on like how do you, for example, if you launch a new pair of shoes or something, like what's your first like process? Like how would you launch it, or is it
It's a big process, which I just did a presentation.
Okay.
So.
I couldn't manage to make it because I had some work in the morning. So yeah, but just like you don't need to go in the super detailed. You know, just basically like in a way, let's say you have a very large audience. You have very like a lot of customers, and so if you want to make a product that's really like suitable for everyone, how would you? Maybe do you go through psychology of the people and
Well, firstly, you can never make a product which is useful for everyone because everyone's so different. So you really have to first make the product because like Steve Jobs says, mostly people don't know what they want, but you as a brand or you as a entrepreneur need to create a product that is innovative and that's authentic, and then look for or design an audience or look for audience that this will be more relevant to. It could be Gen Zs, it could be millennials, it could be Zennials, but it could also be, for example, are they fitness enthusiasts, are they sport enthusiasts, are they travel enthusiasts? So basically look at different segments of audience and then do niche targeting to those, because it's better to target people who will really use your product than target everyone who you might not.
Okay, and how important is like how convenient it is for like small entrepreneurs to, for example, get in contact with like influencers?
Yeah.
Is it like something because I noticed that it's actually it could be a really good return on investment, like on your marketing. If you would, for example, what would you say if you have a specific product? Like who would you look for? Okay, that's kind of too specific, but let's say you have some kind of product. For example, I'm a beekeeper. I make honey. I do like produce honey and everything. So let's say, who would I have to look if I would want to reach the influencers?
I think, like you said, influencers are a big market, but it can also be quite expensive. So I would
have to come a little closer because the microphone is a little far away.
All good. But you can maybe start with, considering if you're a small entrepreneur, look at nano influencers who have lesser influencers but have more very niche audience. So it could be like, for example, for you it could be fitness influencers are a quiet group, but maybe it could be something more smaller, someone who's into sustainability and fitness. So look at more nano influencers, then take building from there.
And they probably, like the bigger influencers, charge more.
Quite a lot, and sometimes it's not even.
Or maybe some kind of partnership is also like if you would do maybe a percentage of the company, or you give them free product and stuff like that. It depends on the person.
It depends on the influencer. Yes, I think if it's a smaller influencer, then they're more open to that.
Okay.
But the bigger the influencers are.
Okay. And how important is marketing actually? Like how? What would you say? Is it everything, or it's like, what would you say?
I think marketing is especially today, marketing is a very plays a very big role in the success, because there are so many brands today, and what sets them apart is how you market it.
Yeah, and for example, like if someone is a very small entrepreneur, they don't have a like very big budget like Adidas does, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have money at all. Is there some kind of way, maybe, what would you say, like how can they promote themselves?
I think you start with small. You start with word of mouth. So look at placing, you know, having small stalls like in events and stuff, and from there on have word of mouth, because word of mouth is also a big part of marketing, right? So look at
like referrals.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at creating that credibility and let the word of mouth carry on.
Okay. Do you have maybe like at the end like some you can scrape it like yourself, like something for young people who maybe didn't start with something, you know?
Yeah.
Well, do you have some?
I would say just go for it. There are always going to be hurdles, but what you need to do is have the courage to start.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You.
Yes, it was very